Welcome to YOLO Texas, and this is our team of traveling Texans. Ride shotgun with us as we visit breathtaking views.
I can't put into words how amazing this view is.
Check out heart-racing attractions. And taste mouth-watering foods that only this great state has to offer.
So, can we dig in?
I'm like seriously the happiest person ever right now.
Why, you ask? Well, to simply put it, you only live once, Texas. Hey y'all, and happy holidays! Welcome to YOLO Texas, your one and only guide to the places to go and things to do all over the great state of Texas. I'm your host, AC, and the holiday season is in full swing here on the show as we crisscross the state in search of the many ways to get married in the Lone Star State. Today, we're going to travel the 2 points of the Texas Triangle to see how Dallas and San Antonio get dressed up for the season. But first, we're headed to the Big D to see just how big they do Christmas. And let me tell you, they do not disappoint. So come along as we make our way to the beautiful Dallas Arboretum. This is the Dallas Arboretum and Botanical Garden. 66 acres of tranquil flower beds, gurgling fountains, beautiful lake views, and classic Spanish colonial revival architecture. Y'all, this place is an urban oasis, the perfect place to just get away from it all and to literally stop and smell the flowers. And in December, it is also very special for a whole different reason. And that's because come Christmas season, the Arboretum is transformed into a winter wonderland with events, displays, decorations, and thousands upon thousands of magical lights. And to give us the lay of the land, we met up with Public Events Director, Christy Trail.
We are a display garden, so we are constantly changing. About every 6 to 8 weeks, we're changing out all of our plants. Every time you come, it's gonna look completely different. We love the holidays here. We actually open November 9th, so we've been open for a couple of weeks now.
Right.
And we start planning for holiday at the Arboretum. We have to start building the end of August. The prettiest place in Dallas. It's voted one of the southernmost holiday traditions, best holiday traditions. So we love it out here. It's so beautiful.
You ready to go show us around?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Our first stop was the Decoy house. Wow, this place.
Isn't it amazing?
Beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
So beautiful. The original estate before the Arboretum. It's now a main attraction at the garden and home to the artistry of the Nativity exhibit during the holidays.
Every year we theme the house with a different type of display. So this year's theme is the artistry of the Nativity.
Inside the home is filled with over 500 art pieces from over 50 countries representing their own version of the Nativity scene from all around the world.
The Arboretum actually owns a couple of different nativity sets, but we were given on loan 3 different private collections that have never been seen before in the public. There's so many unique different materials. For instance, this one right here is corn husk. I mean, who would think to make a nativity out of corn husk? So it's so neat how this sheep, you know, is carved with the different corn husks.
Oh my goodness, you have little tamales of
Yeah, that's right, exactly.
the Nativity.
Yes.
Now I'm hungry.
This one from Russia. Look at these nesting dolls, and they get smaller in the Holy Family, the olive branches, the other shows of peace that are throughout the property.
In addition to the crushes, every room was elegantly decorated in holiday decor. All right, so as you can tell, it's already getting dark, and you know what that means. The real party's about to get down, but before we get going, we have a little extra time, which is probably a good thing because I could use a bite to eat beforehand. Let's go grub. And fortunately for me, Cafe on the Green had just the thing. And boom, holiday treats with my warm cookies and my Mexican hot chocolate. Now this is a holiday celebration, oh yeah. As the lights illuminated the park and the folks started filing in, it was our turn to join in the fun and enjoy the spectacle. So they really do have something for everyone here. So right behind me is a concert lawn for live performances, but you probably can't see it because they're showing a live screening of Polar Express, and it just so happens to be Santa at night too. Let's go watch. So Christmassy. Cozy up on the lawn with your loved ones under the stars and the lights with freshly popped popcorn and a drink of your choice. You'd be hard-pressed to find any place more magical to see it than there. As the movie came to an end, it was the perfect time to finally enjoy the 12 days of Christmas.
So this exhibit began 5 years ago, and we partnered with the Dallas Opera and Tommy Bourgeois, and he is the elaborate set designer. And so what we did here is we created these 12 beautiful 25-foot Victorian gazebos.
Deemed one of Texas's best holiday experiences by Southern Living magazine, it was fascinating seeing how much detail went into each installation. All right, so fun fact, did you know originally it was collie birds, not calling birds, because in England, collie meant the color of coal, so really it was just black birds. My whole life was a lie. Each gazebo was filled with charming characters and whimsical animals. We even ran into Christmas carolers along the way. So, you ready for my favorite one? 5 golden rings. Nailed it. After we refreshed our memory with a walk through the garden exhibit, we figured, why not test the other visitors and see just how well they know the 12 days of Christmas. We're gonna start from 12. What is 12?
12 drummers drumming.
All right.
11 pipers piping. I'm gonna just look over at her. 10 lords a leaping. 9 ladies dancing.
Yes.
Okay.
9 ladies dancing.
Oh, 8 maids of milking. 8 maids of milking.
7 swans a swimming.
6 geese a laying.
5
5 golden hens.
rings.
5 golden rings.
Rings.
Yes.
5 golden rings. Yay! 5 golden rings. That's the only one that I know. 4 calling birds.
3 French hens.
2 turtle doves.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
With the lights, 30-foot Christmas tree, and the beautiful decorations and installations, the Dallas Arboretum truly is a magnificent place to spend the holidays. All right, so we finished our tour, which means it is the end of the night for us. I want to say thank you to Dallas Arboretum and all the folks that showed us around and sharing in the Christmas spirit. Y'all, there's still time to come out here and experience the 12 days of Christmas and everything they have to offer. We're going to turn in. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas, y'all. See the 12 days of Christmas in person by visiting dallasarboretum.org for hours and detailed information. Coming up on YOLO Texas, a fun date night with archery. Hey y'all, welcome back to the show. So for our next YOLO Texas destination, we're headed just north of Dallas-Fort Worth to a town of Roanoke to check out a ranch that just might have a claim to the most unique date night around. So join YOLO Texas team member Ariel on a little road trip to see what all the buzz is about at Cinnamon Creek Ranch.
Just outside of town, down a quiet country road on the banks of the creek from which it gets its name, Cinnamon Creek is unlike any ranch in Texas you've ever been to.
So we're here at the ranch and you're probably noticing there are no cows, no horses, none of the stuff that you would normally expect at a ranch, and that's because this ranch is a little different.
And that's because here at Cinnamon Creek, you'll find a world-class facility dedicated to the craft of archery. The ranch has 3 indoor ranges, 2 outdoor ranges, 5 outdoor courses, plus there's rentals, instructors, everything you need for a tournament, corporate retreat, birthday party, or in our case, date night. To get the lay of the land, I met up with the owner, Joe.
When we bought this property, we built an archery range for ourselves. And we set it up like a golf course. There was 9 stations with 36 targets. Word got out that we had this, and then it became a public thing, and then from there, it just turned into an archery complex.
What can someone expect when they come here, like myself, for the very first time?
I think once you turn off the freeway and you make that first turn down the little side road, and when people turn in the gate, it's like, wow, it's like a diamond in the rough, which it really is.
I've never done archery. Is there something for me to try? Is it gonna be hard?
I've always said that archery is like bowling. Anybody can bowl and anybody can shoot a bow. We can set the bows to your strength so that you can shoot to your ability. So it's very simple, actually. And women are always better than men because women listen and men never listen.
Awesome. So tonight we're here for a special reason, right?
5 years ago, we had a huge archery club, and I said, we need to do something for our members. I said, we should do a couples by the creek. So roll ahead 5 years later, and we do a little bit of archery. We do heavy hors d'oeuvres, which you'll see when you're out there. And then we come in and we always serve like a 4 or 5 course meal. We're more than just an archery range. There's no limit to what we can do.
And speaking of no limits, it was time for me to try my hand in archery with one of Cinnamon Creek's premier instructors, Colton.
What's going on?
Oh, not much. Ready to shoot a bow?
I am. So
All
can you
right.
explain to me what's going on here?
So, since you're right-handed, we're gonna shoot this bow right here.
Okay.
Left hand straight out at me like you're trying to tell me to stop.
Okay.
Make an L for me. You go straight down, right like that. Perfect. Now you won't smack yourself in the arm.
Oh.
Now, you're gonna pull back, and I want your pointer finger to touch the corner of your mouth right here, like you're trying to give it a kiss. There you go. Now come all the way back. I promise it's not gonna take your face off.
Okay. Ah. Did I let go?
Go ahead and let go. Woo!
Oh, I did it.
Nice.
That was cool.
That was awesome. That's like dead
awesome.
center. 3 fingers. There we go. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. Don't worry about that. Corner of that mouth. Excellent. Look at that. Ooh.
Oh, that wasn't bad at all.
Up next, a good old-fashioned game of tag. Archery tag, that is.
Yeah, it looks great.
I'm not good at this.
Archery tag is best compared to a game of paintball or dodgeball, but one that requires a lot more skill and some proper teamwork. It takes a whole lot of communication, coordination, and careful consideration of how you're going to use your arrows.
All right, well, we won. Go Team YOLO.
Next up, I got the opportunity to meet some of the amazing people at the event.
Oh yeah, it's always a great time out here.
But it's just a really fun event to come out and have fun with your friends, do something different. You know, you're being a little bit more active. You're not just going and having dinner or going to a movie. And after the archery, we have fabulous food.
It's the atmosphere. I mean, the food, the archery,
oh my gosh, the food.
drinking. Yeah, it's also a lot of fun.
You're meeting a bunch of new people. It's a lot of fun. And you don't have to just be like a couple. It's for everybody.
Fortunately for me, in addition to being a business owner, Joe is also Chef Joe. And date night continued with a fantastic dinner and dessert.
That's delicious. Take a look at everything.
Before we could end our night, we had to chat with one who wears many hats and preparing a Couples by the Creek event.
Whenever I got here, we kind of really took it off and changed the face of it. We incorporated DJs, we incorporated the bonfire aspect, we incorporated the photo booth aspect. And apart from that, you know, you have the amazing food, you have the entertainment. Archery is the unique aspect that people have never done. They love it, and you can't. It's a family-run establishment. People treat you like your family when you walk in the door, and you're doing something unique. So it is a gem, it is.
Big thanks to everyone at Cinnamon Creek Ranch for showing us a great time. I'll see y'all later.
Come and take your best shot at this premier facility by clicking on cinnamoncreekranch.com for more information. Stick around, our Christmas adventures in the Lone Star State continue at San Antonio Zoo Lights. That's next. Hey y'all, welcome back to the show. Now here on YOLO Texas, we've spent the Christmas season checking out some of the best attractions around, bringing you holiday cheer from all over the state. And with Christmas just days away, you might be thinking there'd be no way we could squeeze one more destination in before the holiday. But you'd be wrong, because here on YOLO Texas, we go all out, and our next destination, we're making a detour to one of my favorite places to visit in the Alamo City, San Antonio Zoo for the Zoo Lights.
See, in
in December, San Antonio Zoo isn't just about lions, tigers, and bears. Go on and finish it. Come December, the park transforms into a winter wonderland and they add some holiday activities that the whole family can enjoy. What is the holidays like here at San Antonio Zoo?
Oh my goodness, AC. You know, the holidays are all about traditions. Lots of families want to get out and do different things. Well, San Antonio Zoo has zoo lights, and we invite everyone to come out and make that a tradition here in San Antonio. There's thousands of twinkling lights all over the place. It's really amazing. But we're here for zoo lights, and we've got to get decked out in the holiday spirit. Now, you look great right now, but
Thank
I think
you.
we got one more thing for you. Check that out right there. It's a Santa hat.
Nice.
You've noticed it's a giraffe print.
Yes.
Yeah, and I got one here.
Matches
too.
my
Look at
outfit.
this right here. So we'll put these on, and
All
today
right.
we're going to go experience zoo lights. So we're going to feed some animals. We're going to feed some giraffes on our giraffe deck. But since it's Christmas time, we're going to ride camels.
Camels? Camels?
Yeah. You up for it?
I think so. That's awesome.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. High fives. As for what I'm feeding, I'll give you a hint. They're quiet, share a common ancestor with deer, and are the tallest living land animal on the planet. The answer? The giraffe. The San Antonio Zoo is home to 3 adult giraffes, Cosmo, Alan, and Braden, and offers visitors the opportunity to help feed them during the day. All right, last one. Enjoy, bud. Bye, Braden.
So AC, this is Alan. He is a 16-foot giraffe.
Wow.
And look at that neck. It's amazing. But despite the fact that that neck is so incredibly long, they have the exact same number of vertebrae in their neck as we do in ours, and that's just 7.
Huh. Interesting. I may not be an expert, but it's tough not to fall in love with these gentle giants. For our next stop, it was off to decorate holiday cookies with none other than the First Lady of the North Pole herself at Mrs. Claus's Diner. She's joined by her cast of elves who helped to transform the park's Riverview restaurant into a night that's fun for the whole entire family. I have to ask you a question. What does Santa Claus like? Because I added a couple of extra things on my wish list. Oh. I need to be on his good side.
He's got to have stars because he's a star.
Santa, I put a star right there just for you. Saving it for you. Okay? Good girl. Nice list. Yeah. Cheers. After that, it was back across the park for some more holiday fun. So it's dark and a little bit cool outside, so we decided to swing by the Lakeside Light Show because honestly, how can you pass up a holiday light show? Our time at San Antonio Zoo Lights continues after the break. Welcome back to YOLO, Texas, where we are just about to enjoy s'mores at San Antonio Zoo Lights. All right, Chuck, so I assume you already know how to make a s'more.
Oh, yeah, we got like 5 s'more stations here at San Antonio Zoo. I know what we're doing.
Alrighty, so for the other folks that may not know how to make a s'more, we're gonna take you through it, all right, step by step. First, you get the graham.
Graham cracker.
You stick the chocolate on the graham.
Chocolate on the graham. Check.
Then you roast the mallow.
Roast the marshmallow, roasting away.
Uh-oh. Once it gets flamed up, let it sit for a little while, and then you stick it onto the graham, cover it on the other end.
Pull it out.
Then
There you go.
Then
and,
you eat it.
And boom. Just like when we were kids, right?
not a s'more.
What was that?
Not a s'more.
Not a s'more. And that's a s'more. Translation, and that's a s'more.
Then it's good. It's tough to top the gooey, chocolatey goodness of a good old-fashioned s'more. Then it was off to get up close and personal with another of the zoo's main attraction, the camels.
Okay, AC, we've already established there's lots to do all year long at San Antonio Zoo, but
only during zoo lights can you ride a camel.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Isn't this awesome?
So why do some camels have one hump and others have two?
So that's a very good question, and it's an easy answer. There are two different species of camels. So there's the dromedary camel, which has one hump, and then there's the Bactrian camel that has two humps.
Okay, so I've ridden a bike, ridden a horse, but I've never ridden a camel before. So I need to know what I'm doing because I don't know anything.
It's very easy, and we'll guide you through the whole thing.
Perfect.
Perfect. Let's do it.
This is so cool.
Do it.
So awesome. You wouldn't think Christmas and camels go together, but then there's that whole, wise men thing. That makes sense, right? This may be my newest Christmas tradition. All right, Chuck, I think that's it for us. Thank you so much for being our tour guide today.
Thank you so much for coming out. When you come out to Zoo Lights and when you come out to San Antonio Zoo, you are helping us secure a future for wildlife, and that's our vision and our mission, so thank you so much.
Awesome. This is a place I absolutely adore because it has two of my favorite things, Christmas and animals all in one, so it's definitely a must visit if you're ever in town, and definitely YOLO Texas approved.
Interested in making a trip to the zoo? Visit sazoo.org to learn more. We hope you enjoyed all of our Christmas adventures this holiday season. It was a pleasure sharing the joy with you all. From our YOLO Texas family to yours, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all. Remember, it is a big world, so get out and explore it. You know what they say, you only live once, Texas. Merry Christmas, y'all.
Ow. The answer? The giraffe! I walked away. I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to step on my foot, girl. I hate it.